I will take this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that is also mine now. Oh, give me that as well. Ooh, shiny. Alright, this is a series in which I tell you some things about the games in which I've collected all the achievements. As an achievement hunter, I have plenty of games to talk about. And because I'm a PC gamer, not a PlayStation gamer, I cannot clickbait you using Platinum Trophy. Damn you, PlayStation gamers. Anyway, welcome to today's installment of the series, Thief, the 2014 version. The game takes place in the city. No, really, that's the name of the city. The City. This is a Victorian, Gothic, depressive type city where everyone's getting hanged for everything, people are dying either from hunger or from the gloom. This place makes Gotham look like a safe city, to be honest. You play as Gareth, the Master Baiter. No wait, sorry. The Master Thief. He is a depressed emo boy who just wants to be alone. He earns a living by stealing shit. Obviously, the game is called Thief, keep up. For each level, there are a variety of routes you can take and different playstyles you might like to adapt. The three playstyles are Ghost, Opportunist, and Predator. At the end of each level, you get a pie chart showing what percentage of each playstyle you used on that map. Ghost points are earned by getting through the level without being spotted, without alerting anyone, and without interacting with the environment in a noticeable manner. So no putting out candles, no leaving doors open that guards can spot, stuff like that. Opportunist is basically Ghost, but by using the environment. Putting out candles, raising suspicions, or baiting guards in different areas, but without alerting them. And Predator is knocking guards out or killing them, basically being violent. I'm not good at being stealthy as a ghost, and I find it quite boring, so as you can guess, my go-to strategy for the entire game was to knock out as many guards as possible, and to master combat. I find it really fun to beat enemies in combat when the game makes it very clear that you aren't supposed to do that by making it really difficult for you. In this game, the handicap is pretty obvious. The enemy does a lot more damage to you than you do to them, and they can also gang up on you quite easily. Your weapon is trash and it gets blocked a lot, and you can't do any sort of parrying attacks. You can only dodge. But yes, I very much enjoyed mastering this combat mechanic and still being able to 1v3 enemies. Sorry diehard stealth fans, let me have my fun. Now for something negative, the map design is horrible. There's a lot of annoying dead ends, you have to do a QTE to enter different areas, which gets annoying really fast, and there's loading screens absolutely everywhere. On top of that, there's no custom ping option for the map and no fast travel at all. Whenever you try to get to a different area for a mission or something, you have to get past a lot of guards, figure out a way to get there, and go through like 5 loading screens. Not good. There's also no icons anywhere for where the mission replay spots are. You will have to replay the same chapter multiple times for collectibles and such, and you have to find the beginning of the chapter on the map. But the game does not tell you where these are, so you have to look them up online. And I couldn't find a single perfect guide of where everything is. Pretty damn annoying. When it comes to the story, well, it's really confusing. I have no idea if it was anything to do with the other Thief games, so if it does, fair enough. But as a standalone story, it really confused me. By the time I finished all achievements, I probably saw all cutscenes like 5 times, and I still don't get everything that happened. Maybe I'm just dumb though, who knows? Don't answer that. Okay, so, achievements. It took me 48.4 hours to get all of the 37 achievements. The most popular achievement is the Drop, which 78.6% of players got. And the rarest one is Finders Keepers at 1.8%. You can see all the other percentages on screen. Getting all the achievements is a 3-stage process. Obviously there are other ways in which you can get all the achievements, but I will just tell you how I did it. First, you start the playthrough on Master Difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game. Now I know what you're thinking. But Ed, how am I gonna finish the game on the hardest difficulty? I never played this game before and I'm a little baby. There's no way I can do that. Trust me, little baby, the game isn't that hard. I suck at stealth games, and yet I didn't find a single portion of the game challenging, even on Master Difficulty. You'll be fine. So in this first playthrough, you will take your time with everything. You will get all story achievements and as many miscellaneous achievements as possible, but not the harder ones. You'll see what I mean in a bit. For simply finishing the story, you will get 11 achievements. In chapter 1, you'll have to go steal a mask. If you look around for loot, you will find a fake version of the original mask and get the Two-Faced achievement. During your run, you should shoot a bottle in midair with an arrow for the Hail of Glass achievement, pick a pocket and lock using the focus ability for the focus on the task at hand achievement, pick 100 pockets in this playthrough for a sleight of hand achievement. One step ahead is going to be hard to miss because you need to only disable 10 trap mechanisms. Same thing with Hidden Agenda, All That Glitters and Happy Birthday. For quickly pick a lucky lock, you just need to pick a lock very fast. In this playthrough, you also need to do all the side quests in the game. which are pretty easy to do and some of them are quite fun. For doing all those, you will get 2 achievements, Dastardly Deeds and Working Overtime. You should also try and get as many collectibles as possible, and finish optional thieving objectives in every main and side mission. These not only count towards Dark Archer and Legend in Leather achievements, but also reward you with extra gold. You should also try to get the Child of the Shadows and Obsessive Compulsive achievements in this playthrough. If you've done all those, when you finish the game you should also get the Predatory Drive achievement, which requires you to finish the game in 15 hours or more. After the main story ends, you can still walk around the city and replay all the missions. This is the perfect opportunity to get all the collectibles in the game, cleaning up the priceless, Old Habits Die Hard, What's Yours Is Mine and Finders Keepers achievements, but also the perfect opportunity to get mint condition by replaying the first 3 chapters now that you are good at the game, and finishing them all without taking any damage. By this point you should either have or be really close to getting Health Hazard as well. Once you get all the collectibles in the game, you get a huge stack of cash, so you can go to the shop and buy one of the 2 28,000 gold items. This is when I got Cash Dispenser. If you don't, you'll probably be really close at this point, so just get some more cash and spend it. Once all that is done, you can begin the second stage. This is a fast stage, to catch your breath, you know? The Modesty Denied achievement. The easiest way to do this is to play Chain and Gain on House of Blossoms. In this game mode, you just have to gather as much loot as you can. The more loot you collect, the more points you get. The trick here is to keep the chain count as high as possible at all times. Most of your score accumulates by collecting loot in a continuous chain. Once you pick up an item, you have a 60-second window to acquire another. Some guards also carry items that you can steal, and they contribute to your score. If you grab an item in under 10 seconds from the previous one, you get a bonus based on the multiplier, so you should try and go fast. The best part about this, as long as you keep your chain high and collect as many things as possible, around 9x or 10x combo, you can afford to knock out all the guards on the map, even though that makes you lose around 400,000 points. I knocked them all out and still finished with 7.7 million points without even getting all the loot on the map. So 5 million is definitely manageable. And now the fun part, Stage 3, the final 3 achievements, Clear-Headed, a Moral Victory, and Something to Prove. You will start a new playthrough with a custom difficulty. You will be playing on master-based difficulty and have to add modifiers until you have at least 700 difficulty points. Make sure you have no focus and no kills or knockouts activated. You need those for the achievements anyway. Now be warned, this is not going to be easy, but thankfully all you need to do is the main chapters, so don't worry about any loot, collectibles, side missions, just try your best to finish the main chapters. Trust me, that's gonna be hard enough. Every time you fail, you have to restart the entire chapter, so you will get moments like this.
There you go. Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up! Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! What are you doing? Get it! Get it! You imbecile! You fool! You complete incompetent twat! That was it!
Wow.
Oh.
And once all that is done, congrats, you've done it. You've 100%ed Thief. Are you proud of yourself? No, you aren't, because you didn't do it. You're watching me talk about it because you couldn't do it yourself. We both know that. You aren't good enough at stealth games. It's okay. Someone needs to play Candy Crush as well. On Steam, out of 16,107 reviews, the game is rated mostly positive. It seems that everyone that played the previous installations of Thief games absolutely hated this version. I can't speak about that because this was my first Thief game, so take that as you will. Most of them have such long and well written reviews that I couldn't even fit them in a screenshot to show them to you here. But I've also seen reviews of people saying that if you disregard the other Thief games, this one isn't that bad. This person is saying something that I said myself after playing the game the first time. It is literally Dishonored. Without magic powers, you have gadgets instead of magic, and I honestly prefer the gadgets. And to point out a joke I made myself, yes, this game is exactly how I live my day-to-day life, since it is basically Romania Simulator. In conclusion, this game is not bad, but it also isn't great. It's an average stealth game with good and bad parts about it. If you have nothing better to play, you can give it a try. It's also a pretty challenging 100% if you want to take that route. Not so easy that you don't feel accomplished, but not so hard that you lose years of your life with it. What? Who the fuck stole my golden knife? It was right here when I started recording. Get it, you son of a bitch!